this is Gina from HauntedFlower.com and HauntedFlowerReviews.com, and I've got some more speed reviews. This time it's for theatrical reviews, and why am I doing them in a speedy fashion? Well, I'm about a month behind because we're in the process of moving out of state, and so we've been super duper busy, and I haven't been making these videos, so I'm just going to cram them all into one, okay? First, Skyfall. It was flippin' amazing, okay? Daniel Craig was awesome. The story was great. Dame Judi Dench was awesome. I like the new Q. He's pretty cute. And the plot is fantastic. And I loved the really ridiculously flamboyant villain. It feels like a really classic traditional plot. It isn't one of those ridiculous ones with all kinds of gadgets and the world is coming to an end. No, it's much more simple, personal. It's a very plausible plot, and it just brings back everything awesome about James Bond that is traditional and classic, and I totally dug it. You need to go see it. Next, Wreck-It Ralph. This movie really surprised me because I was sold from the first trailer, but as I saw the trailer more and more, I began to be worried that some of the characters might be kind of annoying, like the little girl. Wreck-It Ralph is a Disney movie that takes you behind the scenes in video games, where there's a character named Ralph who is supposed to just wreck buildings, and he's really kind of sick of being the villain. He is voiced by John C. Reilly. He decides that he wants to kind of maybe see if he can go become a hero, and in the process meets a little girl from another game voiced by Silverman, a really tough broad voiced by Lynch, and then of course his foil, the hero in his own game, is voiced by that guy from 30 Rock whose name is Jake McBrayer. And he has that whole like good old boy voicey thing. This movie spent a lot more time in the little girl's video game than I thought, and it was a lot more touching than I thought it was going to be. I was worried she was going to be really annoying, and instead this movie really gets you kind of right here. And it also made me kind of want to cry a little bit in some parts, and I thought that the plot was really well put together. I liked the characters, and it was just a really good movie. Surprisingly, really, really good. Okay, next movie I want to talk about is Flight. Denzel Washington. He's a pilot. He's a coke addict. He's an alcoholic. And he goes and flies a plane. Plane gets into crazy trouble in one of the most suspenseful, like, on the edge of my seat sequences I've ever seen in a theater. Totally freaked me out watching this plane going down, and the pilot's a hero. He somehow makes it out, but because of his past history and he's not a very good guy, he's in the media now, he could be in a lot of trouble if people find out that he was, you know, under the influence while saving everybody's lives. So that's a very intense movie, kind of a depressing drama. It's really hard watching characters with addiction. It's so hard. And you kind of want to root for this guy a little bit because even though he's not a good guy, he has a couple of good moments. And he's Denzel Washington. It's a tough film to watch at times, but I thought it was a really good film. And last, I'm going to talk about Pitch Perfect. Anna Kendrick is the star. It's ridiculous. It's like, everyone has already said this, but Glee meets Bring It On. You know, it's just kind of a choir competition going through levels. It has that really funny Adam guy from Workaholics. And my biggest complaint is he needed to be in the movie a lot more than he was. In fact, there was a part towards the end of the movie where they just sent his character away on a stupid errand, and I really wish they hadn't because he was one of the most interesting characters in the film for me. And then there was that funny larger chick from Bridesmaids who was the roommate, whose name is escaping me, but she's hilarious, and it was fun. It was more fun than I anticipated it being, but it's still one of those really formulaic movies. It's hit or miss. If you like those types of movies already, you'll probably like it. If you're a guy or you don't like those types of movies, then you'll just be like, whatever. And those are my speed reviews. Definitely go see Skyfall and Wreck-It Ralph. And consider the other two, I suppose. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye!
If you like this review, go to my site at HauntedFlowerReviews.com. I also have a podcast on iTunes. Please leave me ratings and comments. Also, we have a store, HauntedFlower.com, where you can find the best online apparel and accessories from movies, TV shows, anime, and more. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/HauntedFlower, and that's where we have all of our contests too, so you can win free stuff. Go to IndieMojo.com if you live in Indianapolis, and you can find out how to go to free movies.